Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. जगधर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की श्री प्रभुपाद की ताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। मम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं तदानीश्वरपदान्तकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगगणसहितं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सद्गणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं सर्वं लोकायते यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदेवतां परमानन्दमां श्रीचैतन्येश्वर। हरिः ओं तत्सत्। हरे कृष्णा। हरे today I'm welcoming all of you to the Sunday Peace program. On this Sunday, it's a wonderful day. We start with and Janmashtami is coming up. I know all of you are gearing up and there is a Janmashtami fever in all of you. I could see now many devotees are not available because they are all doing a lot of seva now. So I'm happy to be here and I'm honored to be presenting the wonderful literature Srimad Bhagavatam. Thank you for this opportunity to serve this wonderful Vaishnavas. Okay, please bless me and pray for me so that I can deliver the content as per our acharyas and our parampara system. So please bless me, please pray for me, all of you. Thank you very much. And okay, before today's topic is Govardhan Leela. So all of you know about Govardhan Leela. How many of you don't know about Govardhan Leela here? So I'm going to present such a topic. So it's a universal topic. Everybody knows about it. So I'll try my best to present it. So we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam. So Bhagavatam is such a wonderful literature. Prabhupada says that there is no literature in this whole universe is equal to Srimad Bhagavatam, right? So we are reading and we are hearing and we are speaking about that literature because it is directly deal with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Exclusively, it is dealing with Supreme Personality of Godhead. If you see from the first canto till ninth canto, the devotee speaking about glories, the Lord. 10th canto, it is directly the Supreme Lord Himself. So we are discussing today that topic. This 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, right? So why it is so glorious? Srimad Bhagavatam, why it is so glorious? Because actually it is very practical. It gives practical. If you read Srimad Bhagavatam and understand something and then try to put into practice, and you can see how it is happening in your life. So many wonderful things will happen in your life. It is not coming from somewhere from the sky. You can see day-to-day life. That is what more precise about this Srimad Bhagavatam. In Srimad Bhagavatam itself, it says that the 12th canto, 12th chapter, 48th verse, when people properly glorify Supreme Personality of Godhead or simply hear about His power, the Lord personally enters their heart and cleanses away every trace of misfortune. Just as the sun removes the darkness, as the powerful wind drives away the clouds. This is in 12th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. So this Srimad Bhagavatam, whole Srimad Bhagavatam is glorification of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So here it says that those who are glorifying the Lord does everything from your heart. So Srimad Bhagavatam is very, very important for all the human beings here. But we are very fortunate. We are hearing every Sunday from different speakers, try to understand. And moreover, most of you every day reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Nityam Bhagavata Seva, it happens at home. This is the greatness of Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam cleanses our heart because Krishna personally enters into our heart when you hear, when you speak about Lord. It is because it's glorifying Supreme Lord. That is the only thing. And this not only talk about Krishna, glorify Krishna, and it talk about how great Krishna is. Whenever people talk about God is great, but they don't know how God is great. How God is great. Many people say God is great, everything God does, but they don't know how God is great. That greatness is explained in Srimad Bhagavatam. Then you can understand how God is great. Right? When we try to hear Bhagavatam and chant Bhagavatam, what happens? It tells us and guarantee us Krishna himself personally enter. That's what it is. And then in first canto of 6th chapter and 11th text, Srila Prabhupada Purport, if you read, it is a repetition of the history which has happened in previous, like millions of years or thousands of years happened. That is what it is. So the important factors is picked up from there and it is given. It is not recorded everything and it is not chronological order. It is not chronological, but it is very tightly coupled. It is the sequence very nicely coupled, tightly coupled, and it goes like the question and answer session. There are 18 Puranas. Out of all Purana, Srimad Bhagavatam is called Maha Purana. Maha Purana. We are dealing with such a literature today. So we should be very, very scrutinizingly study this Srimad Bhagavatam. What this whole world is looking for. The whole world is looking for happiness, whether it's a devotee or a non-devotee. Everybody is looking for happiness, right? Then who else is not? So as per Shastra, there are two type of people, they don't look for this happiness. Who are they? Sorry? As per Shastra, one is a mad person. He doesn't look for happiness. The other person, dead person. Dead person doesn't look for happiness, but all other living entity looking for happiness. So the devotee looking happiness in the right direction. The non-devotees, those who are not taking up Krishna consciousness, they are searching. That is what Krishna says. What is that? Which sloka? AK, like AK Kurunandana will come, right? So I forgot the sloka, but AK Kurunandana, that material life, material people, they go multi-path and they lost. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, that sloka, Krishna says, those who are taking up Krishna consciousness, their resolution, their target is direct. There is no here and there, left and right, direct. What you want, what is there, you achieve it, because the words are Uttama sloka. It's about Krishna's words, and it's perfect because he's not in the material, like what is a three modes of material nature. Whatever he says, 100% perfect. It ever exists always. The words of the Shastras is so perfect. It never changes his words. If you see the scientists, they are doing today something, they say tomorrow they say something. But Shastra never changed. And it is time tested, tested. So we should have so much faith, firm faith on Shastras. And moreover, Srimad Bhagavatam is essence of all Vedic knowledge. In 12th canto, 13th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a 15th verse. What is that? Sarva Vedanta Saram hi Sri Bhagavatam Ishyate Tat Rasamrita Truptasya Nanyatra Shya Rati Vachit. Srimad Bhagavatam is declared to be the essence of all Vedanta philosophy. Vedanta philosophy. One who has felt satisfaction from this nectarian mellow will never be attracted to any other literature. Any other literature. So this is the glorification of Srimad Bhagavatam. You may ask, I'm also reading Srimad Bhagavatam, but still I'm going to read some other books also. I'm interested. That means we should understand that we have not read properly Srimad Bhagavatam. We have not understand Srimad Bhagavatam properly. We have to read Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, that is why Srila Prabhupada recommended Srimad Bhagavatam in a systematic manner. It's not like we should not study, we should not read Srimad Bhagavatam. Like, okay, my mentor told every day you have to read Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, I do today 2 slokas and some perfect. Close today quota is over. That is what many of the devotees does. No, you have to understand Srila Prabhupada put everything into Srimad Bhagavatam. Whole philosophy Prabhupada written in the perfect. Even Srimad Bhagavatam is complete summary of Vedanta philosophy. So it's a natural commentary on Vedanta Sutra. So we all should take shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam and the holy name. If these 2 things the devotee does, then their progress in Krishna consciousness is so sure. So sure. There is no other literature is needed. Right? So this is a glorification of Srimad Bhagavatam. Now let us come to our Govardhan Leela. Okay, you all know Govardhan Leela. I try to give some glimpses. It is very depth, actually, Govardhan Leela. I'll just give some glimpses. Hope it will be helpful to all of you. So every year, Nanda Maharaja, I know you all know Nanda Maharaja is head of the Braja, and every year they used to celebrate puja for Indradev. So at that time, Krishna's age is 7 years, 2.5 months. Like it's happened in the Kartik month. So if you see now, Janmashtami after 2.5 months, something like maybe 1.5 months, something like that. That's 2.5 months, 2 months, I think so. Now it's September, right? September, October, November. Yeah, that is a period. 2 months later, 2.5 months later, this happened. So at the time, Krishna age was 7 years, 2.5 months. This Nanda Maharaja is preparing for the sacrifice for Indradev. So Krishna very curious, what are they doing? Krishna as Andaryami knows everything what is happening. But still, first, okay, I'll set the context. How? First, we have to understand whenever the Leela happens, who is the script writer here? Krishna himself. Who is the director? Yogamaya. He put Yogamaya will direct actually. So he's write the script. He write. If you see when before Lord Krishna descend, the demigods and Brahma, everybody went and prayed to Lord. Then Lord says, "Okay, I will descend. I have to kill this demon." He's giving list of demons list. Okay, I'm going to do this. So already it is script is written. So Lord is going to perform now Leela. When Lord performs, he himself act like as if he doesn't know anything, because he's a player. He knows the script because he only written the script. So as if he's like a player is going to play here. So many times if you see why Lord does, if you see Damodar Leela, when Yashoda Maya taking the stick and chasing Krishna, then what happens? He's crying, he's like seeing like this, and then like the water flowing in his face, and then he was as if he's fearful. But what to speak of the Yamadharmaraja, who is fearful personality, he himself fear of Krishna. But here, if you see like this, because he's acting as if the player. So that is what Leela we should understand. So here, Krishna was asking, "What are you doing?" Then they say they are elders. They say that you are a very small boy, so it is not necessary for you. Then again, Krishna so much time is insisting, "What are you doing? You tell me. I want to understand." Then the Maharaj, with hesitance, he was telling, "This is Indra Puja. So Indra is a rain god. Is when you do puja, so you'll give the rain. With the rain only our land under the Govardhan and all will give grass. With the grass only our cows can have the grass, and so that they can give the milk. So with that only we can sustain. So all the things." So Krishna says, then why? Then we understand that what is happening. So he started talking philosophy now, Krishna talking philosophy about karma and all, like basically Sankhya philosophy as well as karma mimamsa philosophy is talking. What is that? He's saying that, see, it is his duty. So many of, even a devotee doesn't know about full karma properly. Krishna very clearly says that whatever we have expected to do according to our karma, we have to face this problem here. We have to either pleasure or suffering has to undergo. So why you have to do this to demigods? I was hearing from His Grace Vidwan Gauranga Prabhu. He was mentioning that what the demigod will do. Suppose if you are doing worship to demigod, what the demigod can do for you. Many times we heard that whenever you worship, if you ask something, the demigods will give it you, right? Material things. Then he was explaining that the demigods has power to see your karma chart. Your karma, whatever you have done, good, bad, and everything. They have a power to edit the karma chart. That's all. Edit in the sense, they cannot change your karma. They can put whatever your good things in the backside, they can bring back front. So until the same philosophy here, Krishna also talks that according to karma, that is what you are going to expect. So the demigods can edit your karma chart, and then they front or back they change. That is the only benefit you get. Now you are maybe suffering, so you want some money, the demigod will move. But that doesn't mean that they give you extra things what you have not done. Whatever you have done, the same thing only. That nobody can change. Only Krishna can change. Nobody can change your karma. Krishna only has authorized to change. Only they can change the position here and there. That is only possible. So Krishna, this is what he's talking. So Krishna says that, okay, so they cannot do anything. Why you want to worship? He's trying to convince his father and elder Brajavasis. Slowly they started convincing the Krishna statement. I'm not going to depth because it is too much. Actually, 2 to 3 chapters covers. So what happens? Nanda Maharaj say that, okay, they were all preparing and then they started, okay, now what to do? So Krishna says, I will explain you what to do, so you do that. Then they agreed. So Krishna says, what are the steps you have to do? So they prepare accordingly. The more than what they do every year, they do more because now the new system they are following. So Krishna told many things. So they are prepared. Now they want to worship. How to worship? So the worship is first start with Mangalacharan. See, now also we did Mangalacharan, right? Mangalacharan. Mangalacharan will bring auspiciousness any work before start. So they agreed to do Govardhan Leela, like worshipping this Giri Govardhan. Actually, Krishna explains many things in that, saying that Giri Govardhan is giving food, Giri Govardhan is giving everything to us, Giri Govardhan is giving trees and we are playing area, everything, and why you want to worship. So you worship Giri Govardhan. So finally they convinced, they want to do puja to Govardhan. So Govardhan Puja before start, they should start with Mangalacharan. The Mangalacharan they start, that is called Swasti Vachan, right? So they started with Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu, Mangalam Garudadvaja, Mangalam Pundari Kaksha, Mangalaya Tanohari. With this they started. So there are Pandits, there are Brahmanas, there are Vrajavasi, there are like lakhs of people, Vrajavasis from the around areas. They all come together. Finally, they say this Brahmanas, they are reciting this Mangalacharan, and then finally end with Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu. Like this, the Brahmanas they do like that. Okay, so they do that. So this Mangalacharan they have done. But what is the best mantra we have? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So you can see in Srimad Bhagavatam Kriteyam Jayatu Vishnu, Krite Jayatu Vishnu, Tretayam Yasato Mahi, Dwapare Paricharyayam, and then Kalutat Arikirtanam. So these are all different seasons. Like this period, this Satyuga, this Treta Yuga, like you have 1 year different seasons, right? Winter, summer. Accordingly, you have to take a food. If you change, then you will be sick. Same thing for every yuga, there is a Yuga Dharma. So in Kali Yuga, the Yuga Dharma is chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This is the best mantra we have. In Bhagavatam, it is mentioned in third canto, I don't know the sloka number, where Devahuti is speaking. Those who have chanting the holy name of the Lord, they have already completed all study of Vedic literature. Already they completed Vedic literature. If you see the Vedic tree has different branches. The branches are called different Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, like Dhyana Yoga and all, this Vedic. And then there are flowers and fruits. The flowers are different, Vedas and all the things. And then the fruit is Vedanta Sutra. And then the ripened fruit is Srimad Bhagavatam. The ripened, the tasty fruit. The matured fruit is Srimad Bhagavatam. So, this Kali Yuga, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, who are chanting, they have already completed this all. They are taking only ripened fruit now. The ripened fruit we are taking. So Srimad Bhagavatam over reciting and over chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, they are not ordinary people. They have achieved all the things. That is why they come to this place. If you see the so many people roaming around, they could not understand what these devotees are doing. They think that these devotees are crazy people. They wear tilak, they wear chari, they wear dhoti, kurta, and then they are not suitable for this material life. And they are saying that, okay, this I won't take it, this I won't take it, this I will not come here, I will not do this, I will not do this. What life they are living? Then the other people, these people, they do go here and there. If you go and talk to them, then they'll slowly they'll start. Oh, how are you? Oh, everything good. But my son is not studying, my neighbor has some problem, my relative this. To me, they start all the things lamenting. Lamenting means what? Brahmabhuta Prasannatma, na chotiti, na chanka, na kachan, na kanchati. So, na chochati. Chochati means lamenting. Those who are in Brahmabhuta platform, they will not have lamentation. So, these materialistic people always lament. You see, if you go elderly people, they will more lament because they cannot think of their future. That's all done. Future now no more because whatever they think they cannot do. But they lament more. That means they are in the material consciousness. Even devotees sometimes they lament, no, then you can see. So we should be very conscious. That means we are not in Krishna consciousness. And now kanchati means fear about future. If both are there, we cannot live peacefully. Then what is the definition of devotee? Devotee means they will be in present. They will be thinking of Krishna, remembering Krishna and do activity. Remembering Krishna and do activity, nothing else. If you think of future, fear of future, that means we are not in Krishna consciousness. If you think of, that is future. Either future is passionate, like lamentation is darkness, present is the only thing proper. So the devotees always try to live in peaceful, and because of their chanting the holy name, they are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, they are coming closer to that place. I'm not saying everybody achieved that, but everybody who is trying to chant, who is trying to read Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, they are coming closer to this present mode. That is mode of goodness, or otherwise mode of ignorance or mode of passion. This is what will happen. So we can understand how the materialistic people are living, but those who are chanting, they'll be happily and blissfully they can live in this material world, even in this material world. Happy means, maybe you may ask definition, what is meant by happy? Happy means Krishna consciousness. There is no other things happy in this world. There are only two things are pure in this world. What are those two things? Hare Krishna Mahamantra and all souls. Remaining everything contaminated. Everything contaminated. This body is contaminated. Everything is contaminated. What do you say good about it? Anything which is not connected to Krishna, which is not connected to the soul. These two things. The real knowledge. What is a knowledge? Knowledge means anybody knows what is the definition of knowledge? Definition of knowledge is understanding who we are, what is this Prakriti, and who is Supreme Lord. What is the relation between these three things? This is the real knowledge. If you see all materialist study, they deal with only materialistic study. That means Prakriti. And also with our with our blend senses, we try to get some knowledge, acquire some knowledge, like acquiring things, senses, right? Knowledge acquiring senses. Through that, we try to acquire knowledge, but it is all fault because we know our senses are imperfect. So in this way, we try to acquire the knowledge. So in this way, we should be very, very cautious when we do Krishna consciousness. We should be always try to remember Manmana Bhavamadbhakto. That is what Prabhupada wanted, and Krishna wanted, all our spiritual master wanted. So we have to try to remember the Supreme Lord. This is the essence of whole spiritual practice. Manmana Bhavamadbhakto. This is what you have to remember Supreme Lord always. This is the essence of all the spiritual practice. If you are not able to remember, then all the things, whatever we are doing, so many activities in the name of Krishna consciousness, it is not useful. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 10.8, what is that? Aham sarvasya prabhu, matta sarvam pravartate, iri matva bhajate ma, buddha bhava samanitaha. So here Krishna says that I am everything, from me everything emanating, and who understand this with the intelligent, they worship me with what? With bhava. Now you may ask, I am not in the bhava position. Bhava is somewhere in the highest position, right? Before prema there is bhava. But right now this bhava is whatever I'm talking about. Material bhava also you can utilize in the Lord's service. Meaning we should think I'm doing it this for Lord's seva. Then we can do that. We can progress slowly from material bhava to spiritual bhava later, right? So this is our goal to achieve. So our best mantra is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So now I'll come back to our Govardhan Leela. Like, so now every single item, like there are so many items they are preparing, like because as per Krishna's instruction, they are preparing big annakuta, and then a lot of liquids like drinking, and then a lot of fried items, a lot of deep fried items, so many things, and a lot of milk preparation, so many they are preparing. They are preparing, and then how we have to do? We have to first we have to offer, and then only we have to take. So they are offering to Govardhan. They are offering to Govardhan, and then they offer to Brahmanas, then offer to all, distributed to all of them. This is a system they follow. And then after they do parikrama of Govardhan. This offering, where it happens, nearby Radhakund, there is a place called Jatipur. There is nearby. That is it's a Moharavindam, they call, no? That is a place where the Govardhan shows his mouth and all. So that is a place. It is a place. It's called mouth. They circumambulate. How they circumambulate? This old ladies and then children, they are going in the bullock cart. It is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. They take the cart and then they sit, and then the old ladies and then children, they go, and then the other gopis, and then some of the brahmanas also, they sit in the bullock cart. They recite Vedic mantras, or they recite Srimad Bhagavatam, and then they give benediction to the people, and like this brahmana does. The gopis, they started while walking, no, while doing parikrama, they glorifying Krishna. Nicely, the childhood pastime from Putana, and then birth from Putana, everything, like he killed so many demons. They are nicely singing. The blending of this brahmanas and then this gopis, so nice actually. It is blending the two sounds blending, and then very nice. But the gopis' voice is so sweet, because naturally it is coming from their heart. There is no like a written thing like this. They glorify Krishna because which has happened in the Braja, and then they're glorifying, and then that's so much sweet in it. Actually, the sweet voice is there. And then this is a way, if you see in the olden days, if you see the old, not old, early days, this Matajis, and many Matajis, if you do, they what is it? They remove the husk of the rice, and then they do all the things. They sing a song. They keep on singing a song, and then they do work. That means they're very happy. That's a symptom. Singing a song and dancing and doing some activity, that means they're very, very happy. But when these people are very quiet and do something, no, they're not happy. They're very stressed. How many of you working software? I think I was also, most of you working software. How is that? Very silent, and then very they're not very happy. They are working. If you ask, take leave, they're very happy. Oh, leave. That means you don't like to go office. Children also, if you see, if they don't like to go school, that means they're not happy there. Then we are forcing them to go there. Why they are not going? Because they don't find happy. They are not feeling happy there, right? So here, this gopis are singing and dancing and then doing activity. This olden days, they do very happily. This is the indication they are in Ananda. They are very happy, and then they are very blissful. This we should understand. Now we should generate this kind of, we should create this kind of environment at our home also. Our family members should be very happy, and not like, okay, very stressful condition. Like, anyway, outside world giving a lot of different pressures, peer pressure, this pressure, that pressure, everywhere. Children go to school, peer pressure. He's getting more mark, I'm not getting, so I have to read, right? And if you see their face, no, they are full of stress. There is no bliss in their life. But taking Krishna consciousness is, see, whatever capability you have, utilize in the service of the Lord. That's enough. Lord only give the capacity. Lord only will take that service. What is the problem? There is no problem at all. Only problem is our own desire. We want to be like this. We want to be like this. We were comparing ourselves. We were comparing our children with other children. We are comparing everything. That makes our life very distressful. That makes our life very stressful. If you remove this items from your life, just whatever capacity they do their studies, and then help them to make in progress in Krishna consciousness. That is a real help as a parent we can do to children. Nothing other than that. If you think that okay, they have to stand their own leg and this leg, that leg, and all, it's not proper. Anyway, they have their own skill, their own capability, they will come up. Our job is to help them in the right direction as per scripture. As a parent, if you do that, then they will grow nicely, and they are not like a very stressful condition, and they will explore themselves more where they like it, and then they will be like a star in that area. That is what as a parent we have to do. Nothing else we have to do. We think that okay, I'm a father, I'm a mother, you should listen to me. No, they will not listen. After 10 to 12 years or 15 years, they'll listen, because that is also one of the way we have to give the instruction. But we should not expect to do everything as per our instruction, but our parents' job is to correct them till 12 years, give the instruction. But after that you become a friend, and after that you stop instruction. No, we'll not stop the instruction, but I will request them to do this way, it is good or bad. We'll keep on telling them. That is our job, to help them to progress in spiritual life nicely, as well as they live peacefully. This, if you do that, then it is fine. So that is the indication. We have to help, we have to create such an environment in our house, so that all the devotees children will be very nice. Or otherwise we have our own agenda, we push our agenda on our children. I may not study IIT or I topmost university, and I push my child, son or daughter, you study this. No, we should ask what is their desire, what is their core ability, and that we have to encourage, and then we have to help. So they will do their own exploration, and then they'll help. But we should guide as per scripture, not our own ideas, not our own experience. Our experience are always wrong, because whatever experience we gain through our knowledge acquiring senses, that is anyway imperfect. So that is not going to help even our children. Our only experience is, only learning is from Shastras, and Shastra, what it says, you have to apply in your children, so that they'll be happy. So the main aim is how make others happy. The Krishna consciousness is how make others happy. If our children itself is not happy, how we are going to preach? We are not going to help others. So first we ourselves be happy in Krishna consciousness, and then we have to help our children to be happy, and then we have to go and preach the same happiness. We have to give the happiness. That's the real realization we should have, and then we should give it to the people. If we are not happy and we are going and preaching, what help we can do? We ourselves not happy, right? So Krishna consciousness we should take seriously, and then practice nicely, and we help our children create that environment in our home. So okay, so when they say okay, they are reading Bhagavatam and then Vedas and all already discussed. Okay. And moreover, in a parikrama, if you see the parikrama, what happens is, you might have seen in parikrama, many people do Dandavat parikrama, some people rolling also. But one of the Maharaj was telling that, see, for Matajis particularly, they can only walk. No need to do rolling and Dandavat and all. But Prabhuji can do anything. Maharaj was telling, anything you can do, but don't force on Matajis you do like this. So that's the system of standard. We should have that system. We should know that system. A woman only walking, should not roll and in the Govardhan around. And now these people started worshipping. Now after worship, no, they are offering this boga to, who is that, Govardhan. Now Krishna thinks that if somebody is not coming, these people will not believe. So Krishna himself take the position of Govardhan, and he manifests there. So to make them believe, some Rajavas is thinking, this one of the Acharya's commentary is telling that some Rajavas is thinking, they're doubtful, are we doing correct? What we are following is correct? Krishna is telling like this, and kind of things they were thinking. then this commentary was saying that, so Krishna manifests himself as a Govardhan. And Govardhan, how he manifests, is very big, huge. It's on top of the hill. On top of the hill, he manifests. And then he very huge, and he wearing a golden cloth, and he was wearing some mukut, and his eyes are very, very high and blinking like this. And then hands. Initially, he started with the four hands. Forehand. And then in Vishnu Chakravarti Thagura commentary, it is mentioned that thousands and millions of hands. It came and it started eating, taking all the big part they prepared. It is one part, big part, just one like this. It is eating. According to the place distance, this hand is extending to that, and then this Govardhan started eating. And then what happens is after eating, he's so satisfied. Krishna only manifested, and Krishna only is trying to pacify the people who are thinking Vrajavasi, so pacify them like, okay, there is Devata. Then this Vrajavasi started appreciating. See, this Devata is so nice. Till now, so many years we worshipped this Indra, and he never come. He never come. He doesn't do. He's useless Devata. He's telling like they're blaspheming, like started blaspheming. Krishna only made their mind like to blaspheme, and they started glorifying this Govardhan. See, this very nice Devata is personally coming and having all the things. They are each, and they're talking each other like this Devata, this Krishna gave very nice Devata. How he knows at this age? Like this, they were asking. They were thinking all the things, and then what happens is once they are talking like this, and then they are glorifying Govardhan, and then they are slowly started blaspheming Indra, right? And then once he eat all the things, then this Govardhan saying, I am very pleased with all of you, your service, your worship. I am very happy. Now he started asking Nanda Maharaj, what do you want? What do you want? What is in your heart? Whatever you have in your heart, please ask me. I'll give. Krishna only manifested. Krishna is standing next to his father, small boy, but he's asking from there. Then Nanda Maharaj was seeing that, and he was telling that you are Andaryami, you know everything. You only give what you want. But I want one thing. Again, he's telling, what is that? My Kanaya, my Krishna, and my Balaram should be happily live. This is what their happiness actually. This Vrajavasis, this Nanda Maharaj, this happiness is only for Krishna. And he's telling this Nanda Maharaj to other Vrajavasis, whatever you want, you ask to this Devata. Then, but they are all not much asking, but this is what is happening. This Nanda Maharaj is asking. Then this Giri Govardhan says that Tadastu. Krishna himself behaved like Tadastu. And then you ask some more. You ask some more. He is asking. But what happens? He's saying that I want only happiness of this Krishna and Balaram. This is what they have. They don't have anything in their mind. So this Vrajavasi is also so happy. This all gopis also so happy, and Giri Govardhan also so happy. Krishna also so happy. And then this Giri Govardhan give prasad. To whom? To Krishna hand itself. So he said that you eat first and you offer to everybody. This is system, like Krishna first has to eat, and then you offer to everybody. Then Krishna, like so many lakhs of people there. He himself expanded lakhs of Krishna, and then he is distributing this prasad to everybody. Like this, it's happening. This is what this Acharya's commentary is there. And then they do obeisances to Giri Govardhan. So Krishna asked everybody, do obeisances. Krishna asked everybody, he is himself. Krishna asked everybody, do obeisance to Giri Govardhan. This whole Vrajavasis are doing obeisances. This is a system. We should, whenever we see Vaishnavas, whenever we see, actually we have to do obeisances to each and every living entity. Why? Why we have to do obeisances to every living entity? Krishna is there everywhere. So the respect goes to Krishna, not that living entity. Where it is mentioned in Bhagavatam, Rishabhadev is explaining to his sons, there you should not envy on any living entity. What is the antidote for that? We should not envy on any living entity. Okay, how to remove the envy? He himself says in Bhagavatam,
This is what the beauty of the Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam will ask some question and then it will give solution also. So Rishabdev is asking, Rishabdev is telling, you should not envy of any living entity. What to speak of human being? Then he said that you should respect. When you respect the living entity, enviousness will go. Respect comes means you start appreciating. Appreciating means envious will go away. So, so respect is the antidote for enviousness, right? So in this way, the obeisances everybody should do, but because people will feel very shy or something different, only we do obeisances to devotees like that. But the obeisances we should not accept as it is like they are doing for us. That is, they are doing obeisances for the Supreme Lord. So we should see that okay, it's all right. So now this Vrajavasi again glorifying, saying that see, he's giving a lot of mercy to us. He personally come and he's giving a lot of mercy. So the Krishna has given this devata, very nice devata, like this they are appreciating. And then slowly what happened? This puja is complete, and then they started going. So here this Acharya comments are saying that these people don't want to go out of Krishna. Somewhat they want to see Krishna, somewhat they want to do like this. But it's huge crowd. The nearby people could see, the other people could not see. So what they're doing is they are coming towards Krishna. So there are a lot of like it is mentioned. It is like the river coming towards ocean. They're like this. The people are coming towards Krishna. They want to see Krishna. That is the mood. And this Govardhan also saying that those who are not Govardhan, this Acharya says that those who are not respecting Govardhan or those who are worshipping Govardhan, so Govardhan start punishing, like they will kill, like this it is mentioned. It is like Maharaj was saying that the snakes will come out. We can see many snakes from Govardhan hill, and those who are not respecting. So very, very important, those who worship. That is why when we go to Vrindavan and all, the Vrajavasis, they are worshipping Govardhan. We should show respect to them, and we should not neglect anybody. And then, so this Gopas has something feeling. Now the worship is done. The Gopas has some feeling that what will happen? Now we stopped worshipping Indra. Indra may take revenge. What will happen to us? This is their feeling. Some Gopas, not all Gopas. Everybody is so happy. Some Gopas has a feeling that he may do something. They have some feeling. So first thing is we should understand that this Govardhan is Krishna himself, and it is Vishnu Swarup, right? It's Vishnu Swarup. He is also servant of Krishna. So Krishna himself manifested, and then he give the benediction. So one of the Acharya says that Govardhan is better than Krishna because you just desire, he will give. But Krishna will think too much to do. But Govardhan will. So this Maharaj was saying that. So anybody want, like he was telling material things also. Somebody want to marry something good devotee or something, they can just circumambulate. You'll get good husband. He was mentioning. So Maharaj was telling. So because Govardhan is so merciful, he will give. He will benedict. But they are all servant of Krishna. First, we have to understand nothing is above them, no above Krishna or below, like equal to Krishna. That we have to understand. Anyway, Asama Urdhava. From that, you all understand, right? So in Govardhan hill now, what they do normally, they worship. The worship now also, if you see that what is it, Moharavinda, there some deity will be there. They give milk. Nowadays there is no pure milk, so they put water only, no milk. So that's what Maharaj was saying that. And so Giriraj is happy when you worship and when you do parikrama, and he will give a lot of benediction. That is what we have to understand. So after worshipping, they are all going back, and then they stay in night. But by the meantime, this Indra, every year, the particular time, this offering has to come to him. But this time it is not come. So one of the Acharya commentaries that he sent some spice to Govardhan. So Govardhan means the Vrajavasi's place. What they are doing? Why today offering has not come to me? Every year they do. This year, no offering has come. Then the spice came and they were hearing. By the time these people talking more and more glorification of what is it, Giriraj, and then they're blaspheming Indra, like this all the then this spice here, and then the spice thinks that these people become mad or what? These people are simply worshipping this stone, this mountain. Our master is a master of all demigods. He's a king of all demigods. But these people worshipping, these people doesn't know. These people are foolish. They are thinking like that, and they collected all the information, whatever they're talking in the Vraja, and then they go back to Indra. Indra was sitting in a big singhasan, like it is like big asan, and the singhasan is sitting, and then was asking what happened. These people go and do obeisances. This is a procedure. Whenever we see the master, we should respect. So these people do obeisances to King Indra, and then the spies are telling that see, this year millions of times better than last year they celebrated. This Indra was, then why offering is not coming to me? This is my portion. I have to take it. Then they say that, yeah, but this time they are not worshipped you. This time they did not worship you. They worshipped that Giri Govardhan, that hill. Then this Indra was what? They are worshipping hill. They are mad. They don't know to whom worship. And then he got more angry. So then he called all his servants. What are they? His servants, the rain god servants. Some Vartaka, Megha Vartaka, and then Jan Vartaka. All Vartakas are coming. He called all the his servants and the Maruts. That's the Vayu god, wind gods. Some 49 Maruts are there. He called everybody. So this Vartakas are like they are talking each other. What? They are all tightly coupled. They are not released. Normally they will be tightly coupled. When the pralaya comes, at that time only they will be released, and then they will come and destroy this. They can able to destroy the whole universe, not only this planet. Okay, such a powerful personality they have. Then they were thinking, what happens? Did we do any mistake? Why is calling at this time? This is not pralaya time. They are calling us. They are discussing, and then they shivering, and then they are like fully lightning, and then cloud. They give a lot of sound, and then lightning. They are coming in front of Indra. They were doing obeisances again to Indra, and then Indra said, Indra is talking now with pride in front of their servant. This is what pride means. What pride means? Darkness. What is that? Pride means darkness. Humbleness means knowledge. Those who are humble, they are knowledgeable person. Those who are pride, even though they have a knowledge, they are not using. They are not wise enough. They don't have wisdom. They don't have a realization, right? So he got a lot of pride. This Indra got a lot of pride, and then what happens is, so he started talking about the Vrajavasis. These people are foolish people. In the sloka it is mentioning, they are foolish people. They don't know anything. They just they have some 4 or 5 cows. They have 9 lakhs cows. But he's talking 4 or 5 cows they keep, and then they are thinking they have a great wealth, and they don't even have a land. They are living in the forest. They are living in the forest. They are Vanavasis. They don't even have a place to live. They don't have a house. Like they are living in small huts. And then these people are ignoring me. And till now, I was giving everything. Because of me, they were living. He's thinking that he's the supreme controller of everything. He's telling, I am the supreme controller of everything. The 3 world is know me. This 3 world is under my control. I am giving rain. I am giving everything. They are all prospering because of me. He's thinking like that. And then he's telling that we have heavenly planets, and we have Apsaras, we have this and that, we have Airavat, this, and we have Thunderbolt, I have Thunderbolt. Like this, he's talking many things about about his. And then he's talking about Vrajavasis like these people foolish, they don't know, they take shelter of this Mrityum. Like Mrityum means the dying person. Krishna is a person who is going, and his Balaka is very small boy. And they are listening to him. Like, so one of the Acharya commentary is saying that because of Ahalya's curse, the Gautam Muni cursed him, you will get thousands of eyes. So this commentary is saying that he has thousands of eyes, but he could not see real Krishna there with thousands of eyes. Even the Vrajavasis, they have 2 eyes, they are a very normal human being. They could see Krishna. This person could not see even with thousands of eyes. He became a blind. This is what, when pride comes, we all become blind. Anybody has a pride, they will become blind. They think that whatever they are doing is correct, whatever others doing are wrong. And then they will, they will show the proofs also. Now, Indra also want to show some proof. Saying that, see, he's telling to this servant, see, you all go and destroy these animals, what they have, and then I'll follow you. And you go with the Maruts also, Maruts and all Samvartaka, everybody go and then destroy that animal, and I will come behind you. Then the other Maharaja was telling that, see, normally war means the commander-in-chief has to go front and the other people has to follow. That is a very custom. But here, these people doesn't have guts to go front, and he's telling first you go, I will come front with Airavat and all. Here he mentioned that Airavat as a Naham. Another meaning of Airavat Naham also. Naham is one meaning, another one is snake also. The other meaning this author was giving that Na-aham. Then aham means there is no fault. Na-aham means fault. Na-aham means no fault. So he's trying to prove himself in front of his saying that I don't have any fault, these people has fault. And then he started blaspheming these people, blaspheming in the sense the Vrajavasis and their position. The first he talked like they showed their jati buddhi. These people are like covered boys, like any people in the olden days also, you see, they start with jati. So that is not correct. So here he's also talking. This covered like this commentary was saying that they show their jati buddhi. Like these people, nobody will respect after this. These people, nobody has a faith on these covered boys because they are changing their like worshipping from me to somebody. They will not get any benefit by worshipping this stone and then this whatever so-called devatas. They will not get any benefit because I am the authority for as per the scripture. I have to worship. These people are not following the scripture. What these people are still customly following something newly. And then he started, who is the cause for this? He's thinking, Krishna is the cause. Then he started blaspheming Krishna. He's saying that about Krishna, saying that first statement is Balim, is foolish. is blaspheming. I note down, just let me tell you. Is Vachalam, is very talkative. Is talking against the scripture. Because worshipping Indra is a scripture mentioned. They're like, worshipping in this Grigor is saying against the scripture. And Balim is foolish, Murg. And Anjan is ignorant person. First he blasphemed this Vrajavasis. Now he started blaspheming Krishna himself. And his Madhyam is mortal. Right? Manushya, he will die. Why they are taking shelter of this person? As if he is thinking that he is not going to die. And then he's talking like a very learned person, Panditam, but actually he doesn't know. And then Stabda, he's very arrogant, very disrespectful to his parents. They are elder, he's very small boy. He is giving advice. Normally, the procedure is we should not give advice to our seniors. We can ask question. That is the only thing you can do. That is not adequate. We can give instruction below level. So he's pointing out that. But he doesn't know that Krishna is above all. Oh, he's telling that he's arrogant. And he say that he don't want to do this yajna, stop this yajna. And then apriyam, he's saying that it is I don't like it, it is not pleasing to me. So like this he started scolding about Krishna. And the other commentator is saying that now he's talking about Krishna, but he never talk about Kamsa, because he's fearful of Kamsa. See, Krishna stopped only one yajna, right? This Kamsa stopped so much, thousands of yajna. He killed so many saintly persons, but he never talk about this. What is this? This is not correct, no? Then when the people are saying that he's doing like this, he's doing like this, but he says that no, it is not, let it be, not a problem, just tolerate, right? So here this commentary, it says that so whenever the strong person always attack the weak person. Strong person, so he will not go with a strong person with the other strong person, because this is what they do. So now this Indra never complained about Kamsa, but he's complaining one yajna stop, is telling here this Kamsa, thousands of yajna, millions of yajna stopped. He don't want anything, because he's so powerful, he can do anything against Indra, so he doesn't do that. So he mentioned like this. And he does so many sinful, no, this Kamsa and so many things, but he never talk about that. But only when Krishna does this, he's talking, right? And this commentator also saying that Krishna came to take many incarnation to protect Indra. This person doesn't have a gratitude to Krishna. Krishna only came like to protect, like Vamana Devi came to protect Indra's place and all the things. So many times he comes and protect Indra, but this person doesn't have even grateful gratitude towards Krishna. So he's trying to show his strength, right? Now, after talking about Krishna, he's talking about particularly Nanda Maharaj. First he's talk all Brajavasis, and then talk about Krishna. Then he's talking about Nanda Maharaj. He's telling that this Nanda has so much pride, because he is having so much animals. Will kill them, first destroy. He's giving instruction. No animal should live. Because of that, they have so much pride. They are intoxicated. And then he's telling that, okay, even if it comes to, okay, what is that? Sorry. He want to kill, not only kill these animals, you kill all the Brajavasis also. Nobody should dare to do this again to me. Like this, his pride is increasing. So here the author says that, see, wherever Janma, Aishwarya, Sudasri is there, these 4 items, these people are very difficult to become humble. It is in Kundi Maharani prayer, if you see the Janma, Aishwarya, Sudasri, right? So even one is there, they cannot be humble. Prabhupada writes in Purport, if you read the Purport, and Purport he says that those who have this one, anyone who have, they cannot utter the holy name properly. They cannot utter the holy name. You read this Srimad Bhagavatam. So we should not be try to satisfy in the material life. If anybody try to satisfy, first I will satisfy material life, then only I take up Krishna consciousness, I'll around say, no, you cannot chant only properly. In the struggle only, this material world is struggle, and particularly this Bharatavarsha is a place for doing self-realization. One of the lecture, Prabhupada was saying that to his disciple, see, this Bharatavarsha, particularly India, is place to do self-realization, but you Western people making them to go towards West is scolded. So we should understand how important taking birth in this particularly Bharatavarsha. When you take up this, our only job is to take up Krishna consciousness and practice so seriously, and then go back home, back to Godhead. Nothing else. If you try to do something else, that means we are not understanding the Krishna consciousness, seriousness of the Krishna consciousness. Many people say that, okay, what about my personal life, my family life? So many questions will have. See, because we are all facing this problem, because we have not trained properly from the beginning. For example, the brahmacharya training was not happened. And then directly take up grihastha. The grihastha training also not happened. Nothing happened, no training. By seeing others only we get trained. By seeing TV only we get trained. By seeing something here and there, reading some books only we get trained. But we have not trained properly. That is why we are feeling that what happened to my life if I'm not earning money? What will happen to my family? Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Krishna will protect you. If you take up Krishna consciousness, Krishna will protect. That is the only solution. Devotional service is the only thing, only hope. Everything will be taken care. If you take up yourself, okay, Krishna says, okay, do it. You face the consequences. Then started lamenting. As I said, started lamenting. Okay, so in the office, this manager is giving this trouble. This manager is giving this trouble. Yeah, I will give trouble because you are engaging material activity. Material activity means you are going to get a trouble, right? No solution for you. So that is what is going to happen. So this way, what is that? Where I stopped? The brahmacharya grihastha, yes. So this training has to happen so that we can manage our life. If you have full faith on Krishna, full faith on this process, then you can see how Krishna is taking care. One of the brahmachari, not brahmachari, he's a grihastha only. He was studying in Gurukul and he properly trained, and then he was telling that, see, we totally depend on Krishna. He's taking care of us nicely. I'm not earning. He told that. He's giving abundantly to us. Even sometimes I say, I don't want this much, more than that. Like this, he was telling in the class I was hearing. So that is a fact. But we are not able to realize, we are not able to understand the fact. That is why we are always thinking that I have to take care of things. There is one story where like one devotee is like what is it, those who are washerman. He's a washerman. There is not he is washerman. There is a lake there. The washerman wash the cloth and then they will spread across the shore of the lake, and then one devotee is keep on closing and watching, chanting holy name. He was walking on the cloth. Unknowingly he's closed his eyes, so he's walking on the cloth. So by seeing that this washerman trying to attack him because he's walking on the cloth. So in the Vaikuntha, Lord see that. So because he's closed eyes, he could not do anything. So Lord all of a sudden get up. This Lakshmi Devi is asking what happened. Then again he come back and slept, like gone to the yoga nidra. Then Lakshmi Devi says, what happened? By the time this devotee stopped chanting, it trying to attack back to the person, then Lord says, okay, he is managing himself. Why I have to do this? So whenever we try to do ourselves, we should always depend on Krishna. Whenever we try to do ourselves, Krishna says, okay, you do yourself. I'm not going to intervene. Same thing we have to apply for our children also. We should not try to do spoon feeding at all. See, just teach them good things, give nice food, nice Krishna consciousness, and then they have to depend on the Lord. They should not depend on us. We are anyway, we are fallen. What we can help? We cannot help to our children. We can only give stress to the children. We can only make their life miserable, right? So we should understand that we should not do that. We should try to help. If you are not able to help, better leave them. You will find the way. That is the best option. If we try to give more stress on our children, then children will go out of order. That's what will happen. So here, this Indra was telling about Nanda Maharaj. So Nanda Maharaj is taken shelter of this Mritya, this small boy, and then with this and all the things he's telling. So like this, he's blaspheming one by one. So this is how the pride will come. The pride comes, everything, whatever I'm doing correct, whatever others are doing wrong. Pride means what? Darkness. Completely. When pride comes, Krishna doesn't like it. Krishna, even when gopis were thinking Krishna is only for me, Krishna vanished, disappeared. Why? Pride is bad. Krishna doesn't like. So see, now Indra also devotee of the Lord only. and Vrajavasi is also devotee of the Lord. But Lord wants to give the lessons to his devotees. When we also sometimes become Indra only, become like a big position in a sector servant and this servant, then everybody should listen to me, not listening like this and all will happen. No, we are not. We are actually serving to them. That is a position we are holding. We should never think that I am holding this center, I am holding this, I am holding this position, that position. Position is given, you can serve more. So you do more service. You please more people. You have a capability to please more people. Doesn't mean that more pride. That is material life. In material life, if you see the managers know, they put CC, this CC, that CC, and all, keep it, because without knowing me, nothing should happen here, like this and all. But in spiritual life, it's not like that. Spiritual life is we should try to help them. If they're taking our help, be happy because I'm able to serve him. They're not trying to take help. What we can do, Lord is not provided. So our only hope is Lord Krishna. You ask service. Whenever you chant holy name, you ask for service. So Krishna will provide service. Whenever service comes, we do service more. That's how we have to do. So here also, we have to understand that. So this he is blaspheming all the people, and then he tried to destroy. Destroy the whole Vrajavasis. He is planning to destroy. So he sent all the people. Now continuously they are raining on the Vraja. But the commentary, Acharya can say that even when a single drop is not happening in Mathura, Mathura, who is there? Kamsa is there. He is fearful of, he don't want to do that. But here, only this Vrajavasis, they are very weak. So he thinks that he put a rain like this. So now, the Vrajavasis, the rain is like a tennis ball size, one drop. How much size? Tennis ball size. Like these rains are coming. You think about it. The whole universe will be covered by some Vartaka. They just rain and then close the whole universe. Now this is small area. What you can do? They do like they're raining. They go and rain. And before asking, they're asking, where is Vraja? Which planet it is there or all? They're asking to his master. Then say, because so many planets are there. So he's telling this Earth planet, this is a place you go. And very, very accurately they are raining. Not even one drop on Kamsa's area. So now this is what happening. They're raining. Now this Vrajas, it is almost the clouds are very, very dark. Very dark. When the Samvataka cloud sound comes, no, it becomes very dark. They could not see opposite what is there. Such a dark color. So these Vrajavasis are screaming and shouting and then saying that I don't know where I am. Some people were there in the cow pasturing, some people were here and there like this. So they are asking where I am, how to go to my house, and where is the door, somewhere in the house, where is the door, how to go to house, door, open the door. Like this they are thinking. They're screaming, they're crying, but all the things. This is initially it happens. So then they, at one point of time, they could not do anything because this is naturally, it is coming like Adi Atmika, Adi Devika, like this is Adi Devika. So they could not do anything. Some Vrajavas is thinking that this could be because of Indra only. Because we disrespect him, we did not do puja. So now where is the solution? We have to ask Krishna only. Then they started calling, oh Krishna, please help me. Tell this. See, they are not telling to directly Krishna, you are wrong. They are saying because of this Govardhan this happened. they have so much love for Krishna. They say that because of the Govardhan this happened, you go and tell him to protect us. Now this big Devata can protect us. Please go and tell him. Then Krishna says, don't worry, I will protect you. Like then by my mystic power, I will protect you. Then he ran to Govardhan hill and then he lived. Just like it is mentioned in Shastras, saying that a child lift the mushroom. Just a child lift the mushroom, he lift it and then he keep it in the left hand. It is very particularly meant left hand and the little finger. Okay, so he lifted and then big like a pit kind of things, like so many big mountain. So Krishna requested all the people, asked people, come inside. So they say that is there any space there to come all the people to? Krishna says, don't worry, space is there, come inside. So they are going first alone. Krishna says, no, you go and bring all your cattle and cows and bullock cart, whatever you want, everything we can accommodate. So they are bringing everything inside, and then Krishna is standing. The 7 days without changing his position, not moving even an inch. Krishna standing like the Tribang form and standing. This all Vrajavasis goes inside. And goes inside. Now they are more happy than whatever they were outside. Because they could able to see Krishna directly. They were seeing Krishna so happily. This they are enjoying this day, 7 days and night. It's keep on raining, and these people are inside. Everybody's accommodated. There, the Acharyas mentioned that Sanatana Goswami mentioning that the water by Krishna's Leela Shakti, no water can come inside. You may think that where this water has gone. No water. Initially, only the water troubled them. After that, one he started lifting Govardhan hill, like no water. It is raining, like a what is it, tennis ball size rain only, but nothing is happening. One of the Acharya is commenting that even on the Govardhan, on top of Govardhan, even single blade of grass is not broken. Not broken. And by Krishna's Shakti, he absorbed all the water. It is as if like there is no water only. There is no rain only. Right? So like this, Krishna made this all gopis and gopas under the shelter of Krishna and the Govardhan, Giri Govardhan. They were happily seeing Krishna. Krishna is happily seeing. That is, the author mentioned that it is Paramananda. Not even Ananda, Paramananda. These people are like enjoying like anything. They don't see all 7 day and night. They did not eat. They did not sleep. They did not even drinking water. Just both, all of them, like Krishna is seeing them, all of them seeing Krishna. They don't find the time like it's going like anything. Just like for them, it is like this. They're standing and watching. Then at one point of time, normally with this rain, something has to happen. This whole pralaya kind of rain, but nothing is happening to this Govardhan. Then this Indra was thinking, something I'm doing wrong. He come to the senses now. Till now he was blind. He was thinking I'm the greatest person. I can do anything. I am the controller of 3 worlds. Nobody is beyond me kind of. Then he come to the senses, saying that, thinking that, okay, something is wrong. Then immediately, exactly after 7 day and night, he asked the 49 Maruts and then what is it? And the Samvartaka, everybody stop. So the whole dark event is moved away, and then sun arises. Then Maharaj was saying that doesn't mean that sun doesn't, it was not there because of the cloud it was covered. Sun always was there because of the cloud it is covered. So in this way, so sun arises. Then some of the Vrajavasis, they went and see outside. So completely the same normal, no new water, and then the normal river is flowing, not even more water overflowing, nothing was there. Like they were coming and seeing Krishna, now everything is fine. Then Krishna says, okay, everybody can go out from here. Everybody can go out from here. He's requesting, but these Vrajavasis are not ready to go out. They were saying that, okay, you go, I will come. You go, there is a lot of crowd, you go, I will come. Like this they are mentioning one by one. But they are not moving so fast. They are very slowly they are moving. They are not able to leave Krishna. This is a time. Normally they see only Krishna in the night. Now it's a day and night, both days they could able to see. So now this opportunity they have missed, no? So they say that, no, you go, I will come. They like this, they are not going out. But Krishna is requesting multiple times, go out, go out, go out. Then they are moving one by one. While going, see Krishna, how nicely, how he got this power. He's very small and he's holding, it's a 7 years boy. How they started discussing this. Then Krishna is requesting everybody, then everybody went out, then he keep the Govardhan down. It is mentioned that this whole Govardhan, there is no difference between earlier how it was and keeping same. It's not like adjusted, once you keep it like this, here, adjust like this. Like if you see some plastic part broken, they'll try to paste it again, they'll try to adjust and then they'll put some gum and then paste it, right? It's not like that. Krishna was perfect. Krishna was perfectly keep that Govardhan properly, and then he come out. He also come out. So in this way, they were happily enjoying that 7 days and 7 nights. He come out, and then what happens is, so now he come out, and then this Indra doesn't have a face to see Krishna. Now he understood. He comes to the senses. He is our master. I offended him. Now what to do? So now you see that Krishna did not punish him. Just he removed his pride. You see that Krishna, that is how we also, when somebody behaves like this with pride, we should not try to punish. Like as a senior devotee, some junior do mistakes out of pride, out of passionate in the material world. They did not. We should not try to punish them. Like we should understand how Krishna's bhava. So we are all like practicing devotees. So we should also treat them very compassionate mode. So here now this Indra was very fearful, but still he want to meet Krishna. So by taking shelter of Surabhi, he comes here, and then then Surabhi is doing prayers to Krishna, and then Surabhi also does prayers. It is very long. I try to stop here. So in this way, this Govardhan Leela happened very nicely, and then Krishna was not telling anything this time also. When he prays also, he accepted the prayer, and he did not say. But Acharya says that his pride is not completely banished, because Krishna did not give benediction saying that you will not get pride again. So that is why again when Lord went to Parijada, again he's fighting with Ahankara. That's what Acharya mentions. So in this way, the Govardhan Leela happens very nicely. So Krishna want to reduce remove the pride of devotee. He does Leela. So from this, what all the devotees can understand is that we should not have a pride. When we have a pride, we cannot do bhakti to Krishna. The first quality for the devotee is humbleness and tolerance. These two things are there, then Kirtanya Sadahari will happen. The real goal of all the devotee is we should have a Kirtanya Sadahari. What is that? Trinatapi Sunishena, Starorapi Sagishnuna, Amanina Manadena, Kirtanya Sadahari. You see that humbleness and tolerant, that grass like a grass, and then tree is like a tolerant. If you have two things, then Kirtanya Sadahari happens. When Kirtanya Sadahari happens, then you can able to remember the Lord. The goal is slowly we have to increase our chanting. It is not just minimum 16 round. Okay, that is very neophyte devotees. What is a Madhyamadhyari quality? Kirtanya Sadahari. He will do Kirtanya. Always 24-hour chanting. They are called Madhyamadhyari. Who is the Uttamadhyari? By seeing them, others will chant. So Prabhupada wanted everybody should become Madhyamadhyari at least. Like just now we stopped chanting 16 round. Okay, now my quota is over. No. We should be Kirtanya Sadahari. Right? Okay, I stop here. Any questions or comments? Yes, Mataji. Mataji, your voice not audible. This one? Yes, you can pass.
So, what is the antidote for pride?
Sorry?
What is the antidote for pride? For envy, you told respect. For pride, what it is?
Okay. Antidote for pride is humble, that everybody knows. But humble will come when you do more obeisances to sannyasis. That's what I heard from Prabhupada. So when you do more obeisances, then humble started coming. Humbleness will come by doing more obeisances. We should always think that we are not a great personality, but that will not come by just by stand still like a stick. We should fall down. So whenever we do more obeisances to sannyasis or Prabhupada or Krishna, as many as you time do, you will get more humbleness. That's a one way, but I don't know any other way. Yeah, thank you. Yes, Prabhu. There. Switch on.
So I just want to comment on timeline. I understand the timeline.
Hmm.
So when Krishna was in the 80 gods, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
So 80 god and demigod offer obeisances and prayers to them.
Hmm.
And after 7 years, there was one more incident, like when Brahma also took away gopis and to understand who is this. So, I mean, how will you explain this? How they forgot this, or I mean, they all already knew that Krishna has already born, right? And he is living in in Mathura, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So I mean, and then these demigods are doing these aspects. I mean, these events and actions. How will you explain that?
Okay, okay. It's a nice question. So his question is that I think how have you heard? Okay. So Prabhupada writes in the purport of Srimad Bhagavatam in the first canto, mother teaches is her daughter to teach daughter-in-law. Meaning, he cannot directly teach daughter-in-law because how she will understand, we don't know. She don't know. So she teaches a daughter to teach daughter-in-law. So similarly, Lord teaches through devotees to teach the whole world. So it doesn't mean that, okay, this demigod doesn't know, even Indra doesn't know is Krishna and all. Just he put up pride and then he want to show that how pride can be removed. So these are all teachings. So we have to take it in such a manner that, okay, I should not be pride. Krishna doesn't like it. That doesn't that Indra is not a devotee of the Lord. Indra is a devotee of the Lord. For him, Krishna took many incarnation, but just to show. So he want to teach Indra to actually he want to teach us. We are like a daughter-in-law kind of in that case. So he teaches his devotee to teach like us. So we should understand that way, so that everybody can perform. So the whole Bhagavatam is like that. It is a will of the Lord. If you read Bhagavatam, there Prabhupada frequently, it is a will of the Lord. Actually, why these devotees are like, if you see Mahabharata, this five Panchapandavas, very nice devotee. They undergo so many problems. One more place Prabhupada writes, this Bhishma, why he's a devotee of the Lord? He's one of the Mahajan, but why he killed? Why is on other side? So there Prabhupada writes, see, this Bhishma, even though he's a great personality, if he is in the wrong side, he'll be killed. This is a teaching you want to give. Through devotees, he teaches. So this all Bhagavatam and not only Bhagavatam, the history, and Krishna wanted to teach us through devotees. So Krishna uses the instrument. Even Arjuna, in case you see, Arjuna is not ordinary person. Just uses him as like a normal person like us, and he's teaching. So this is this understanding. I hope it cleared your doubt. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Nice, Prabhu, for the very nice words. Prabhu, my question is like you were mentioning that devotees should be very humble. Sometimes in material world, Prabhu, if someone is showing humbleness, then people understand takes in some other sense, like he coward or like doesn't know anything. So and sometimes now we have to show like anger also. So how to manage both of the things, so humbleness and angerness, both of them.
Actually, Krishna will guide you when you take shelter of Krishna. Whenever the situation, actually everybody should be humble, not only devotee, everybody should be humble only. But other people have a pride and other stuff, but we are coming out of that. We are in the process. But when deal with such a personalities, when you are humble, meaning you should be very clear. Like, if you, for example, the normal materialistic people, they always react. How many of you know? I don't know. Whenever manager says they'll get angry on them, they'll get react. No, the devotees doesn't react. First they'll accept it, but doesn't mean to completely acceptance. No, they'll go and analyze. Like that is a real humbleness means. Humbleness means what? We will be working in reality, not like something like this. So take it. suppose your manager giving, I'm just giving example, manager giving some requirement which you doesn't like, you get angry, or they try to exploit you, get angry. But no, first take it and then process it and then give nice response to them. This is not correct, this is correct, this is how I take it, this is how this is, that's all. If you do that, then it is not a problem. But humbleness means like, okay, whatever you say, I accept it. That is not humbleness. Humbleness means will not react with the ajnan, but knowledge will work on it. And then we'll process it, and then we'll tell proper reply. This is not correct, this is not correct, this is like this. If it is everything proper, I'll accept it. That I'll do it like that. But they try to exploit and all the things. If you come to know that you proper analyze, and then you can properly respond. That's how it is. But we should be humble anywhere. But humbleness, if you take shelter of Krishna, Krishna will give proper knowledge, proper guidance. Everywhere he will give guidance. Once, New Vrindavan temple. New Vrindavan temple, it is very, very far away from the city. And when they construct, nobody was there. Only devotees has to construct. So after some time, Prabhupada visited. Then the temple president was showing, so artistic work and all was there. They were explaining, this is all devotee only did, nobody here to help, but they did very nicely and all. Prabhupada's statement at the time, when you do service for Krishna, when I ask for Krishna, Krishna will give the right guidance. Each and every step he will give. So our only job is, okay, this is a situation, please help me. Because Krishna is a Anumanta and Upadrata in your heart, and you only give permission, you only give guidance. But when we are not taking shelter of Krishna, meaning instruction of Krishna, when we try to do ourselves, then we will be in trouble. So our only job is always be in Krishna consciousness. Then Krishna will guide you each and every step. We should be. That is what we have to learn from the whole Bhagavatam, whole Bhagavad Gita and all. Learn to take dependent on Krishna, not to be independent of Krishna. If we try to independent, then we'll be reacting to anybody materialistic people, and then they will say you are wearing tilak and you are not properly behaving and all the things. But you properly respond, they will also agree, because you give reason why I am doing this, why I am not doing this. But without giving, they will not accept it. I hope I answered your question.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. Understood.
Yes, Prabhu. Very well. Okay. Thank you so much. Grandra Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Janmashtami Mahotsav ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Itai Gaura Premanande.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. First and foremost, I would like to thank you to His Grace Krishna Karunamurti Prabhuji on behalf of ISKCON Whitefield, ACS. Today, all of you don't know, today I think Prabhuji's first time here giving Srimad Bhagavatam Krishna Katha. So let's one time chant for Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Mahamad.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Quickly, in 2 minutes time, Prabhuji said in the start that today we'll start with Govardhan Leela. And he said everybody knows, so let me try. But when he started, we did realize that we thought we were hearing for the first time. It was so beautifully explained. Every pastime, every moment in itself is a session of 1 month, I felt, the way Prabhuji was explaining. So a few things I would like to highlight, which I could note. One is Prabhuji mentioned that this is interesting. Demigods can only change the position of karma. It's only Krishna who can change karma. So again, if we are still depending on demigods, food of thought, we have to directly go to Krishna and depend on Krishna. And we should pay obeisances to every living entity because Paramatma lies is in the heart of every living entity, right? So हमें किसी के साथ भी अपराध नहीं करना है, चाहे वैष्णव हो, Yavashtavna, Pandita Samadarshana. Prabhuji also mentioned that pride means darkness, humbleness means knowledge, and Krishna does not like pride. So obviously Janmashtami is coming. A lot of seva and services will be there. There is an opportunity to develop pride also. So we have to be careful there that we are trying to be humble. Being humble is not easy, but try to be humble. Also, Prabhuji stressed a lot on children, how to do upbringing for children. It's so important that हमें उन पे थूकना नहीं चाहिए. We should be like a support system for them. So thank you, Prabhuji, for all these anecdotes. Wonderful, and we would request that you keep coming and keep showering and sharing Srimad Bhagavatam anecdotes. So we'll quickly move on to the announcement. Some of the devotees or devotees' relatives are not well, so I one by one share, and each of us have to call out one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra for them. So we have Prema Mataji and Shivram Prabhuji. Their son name is Omkar. He is not doing well. He is very sick and not recovering as fast as expected. So as you see Prema Mataji, for example, you see countdown of posters coming every day, which I share, but I am just a messenger. It's Prema Mataji who is putting all the drawings, posters